of a mother. Oh, daddy. Y'all don't even know what song I'm talking about, do y'all? Welcome back, YouTube otakus and supernovas. It is me, Jamal Stunton, back at it again. Back at it again with another Mug Monday. If this is your first time on my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, Mug Monday is my 100% original and 100% authentic series where I take a mug submitted by one of you guys and use it to inspire a look for this mug right here. Now the twist is I do not know what the mug looks like until I unveil it out of whatever packaging you guys submitted to me in. These mugs were concealed when they were given or submitted to me. So the looks that I create are on the spot. I do not plan exactly what I want before I open the mug. It's all based on how inspired I feel that day. So today's mug submission is submitted by Stephanie, some random bitch, I don't know. Just kidding, Stephanie's another coworker of mine. A lot of my coworkers must just shop at Amazon. Or maybe y'all are just like me, because trust, when I get an Amazon package, especially if it's like a reusable parcel or packaging, I keep that. Because what if I want to return it? Or what if I want to ship something to someone else? Like, these are actually like good things to keep around. So it's kind of like when you get gifts on your birthday or for Christmas and they come in those handbags that you could also reuse, and you're just like, oh, this is like a nice bag. I might just wrap someone else's gift in this for, you know, next time. So I just feel like that's the trend happening with Amazon packages as well, but I don't blame y'all. I do that too, because, you know, who has money to spend on boxes at the post office and UPS? And not me. Do you see my studio? It's my bedroom, in case y'all were wondering. So let's open the bag. Okay, she's feeling like a small mug. I don't feel any bumps, which means it's probably just a printed mug. Oh, it's wrapped in it's wrapped in more stuff. Okay. Oh, it's a flamingo mug. Oh, look at it. So unfortunately, Stephanie does want her mug back, so this mug will not be seen in future videos on my mug trophy shelf. So I'm like kind of bitter about that. Not gonna lie, Stephanie, you're a terrible person. Like, why can't I just keep this? But with all feelings pushed aside, let's get down to business. Ooh. Oh, I didn't stop the video. So the first thing I notice about this mug is how the foot that the flamingo is standing on is actually turned into like a squiggle, like y'all see that? So I'm already thinking I'm gonna want like a line coming down my eye and like squiggles like on my cheeks. And I think I'm even gonna push myself by trying to draw somewhat of a flamingo head. Now, I don't have a lot of experience drawing things on my face. I've drawn an ice cream cone on my face before. Y'all saw me draw stars without a stencil. So if y'all see me struggle towards the end of this video, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I'm going to keep it authentic. I'm not going to practice. I'm literally just going to go ahead and just swoop her on there while trying to look at the mug. So if she comes out busted, or if you see me trying to edit in many different ways, leave me alone. So since we're gonna do a lot of art today that involves a way more than my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my full face of makeup and my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Oh my, hello there. Just so you guys know, all I did was shape and define my eyebrows, prime my lids, and apply foundation. I'm going ahead and do eyeshadow now before I do my highlight and all that good stuff. I'm thinking of doing a reverse cut crease, so I don't want to apply my highlight yet because I don't want any fallout to get into my highlight. But with that being said, in my hands I have tape because I'm going to put them on the sides of my eye so that way I get a very, very defined line when I do my cut crease. This honestly does feel like I'm getting Botox right now. So wasting no time, I'm going to take brush number 10 for my Real Perfection brush set, and then I'm going to go into Brain Freeze from the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Ooh, she pigmented. Now going from Brain Freeze, I'm gonna go into the color Gumdrop, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. Now using a big fluffy brush, which in my case is brush number 10 in my set, I'm gonna go ahead and blend those two colors together. Now taking brush number 15 and going to the color, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that on the inner corner of my eye. Now using the same brush and going in the color Cute, I'm gonna apply that into the center portion of that crease. Now taking that same big fluffy brush, I'm gonna lightly go against the entire crease and blend it all out. Now taking my M167 brush and taking my P. Louise base in the shade 0, I'm going to apply it right at the base and pretty much cut what I just did in half across my entire eyeball. So I spilled a lot of product in the middle of my eye right here earlier, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. So as the name suggests, in a reverse cut crease, we're gonna pretty much do the same colors we did up here, but in reverse order down here. Now taking my white eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics, I'm gonna go along my top waterline and even draw along the line of the tape just to make that fine wing. So that didn't work out too well, so I'm going to take the white wing that I made out here and actually bring it under since it's white down there anyway. Now taking brush number 21, which is an eyeliner brush, and going into the color black in my Flash Color Palette, I'm gonna go across the waterline on top to create a safety net for my lashes. Now I'm gonna take off the tape. Now taking brush number 7, which looks like a fluffy concealer brush, I'm gonna go into Bubblegum and really go underneath my eye. So I'm going to duplicate what I just did on my right eye onto my left eye, and I'll be right back. All right guys, I just finished this other eye and I'm super happy with how it's all coming together. I like the dimensions. I love the color contrast. I just love everything about it. It's really coming together. So I'm gonna go off camera to do my contour and bake, and I'm gonna come back on camera to finish this look with you guys. All right guys, I am back and we are baking, which means it is time for lips. Since we're doing some geometrical realness up here, we're gonna do some geometrical realness down here. So first, to define where I want that inner V, I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen this pencil. And then I'm going to draw exactly where I want that V to be. Oh God. Now, since we're gonna have the outer lip be a much darker color, I'm gonna take this lip liner in the color Black Currant, and I'm going to outline the rest of my lips. If I didn't mention, the first lip liner was in the color Pink Blossom. So next I'm gonna take this liquid lipstick from Pro Cosmetics. I'm not exactly sure what color it is, but it's definitely a light pink. Now, if only they put the name of the color on the product, this wouldn't be a problem, but I'm going to place this on the inner portion of my lip. Next, I'm gonna take this marykay lipstick. On the bottom, it says that it's called Reflet Rose, and it says Pink Shimmer, but it looks like more of a purple when I swatch it, so we'll see what happens when I put it on my lip. It's very dull. I mean, don't get me wrong, she is definitely a pink shimmer, so this is not gonna work for the effect that I wanted, but we can use it for a different day. So now we're gonna go on our handy dandy Sephora lipstick, our mauve brown Sephora lipstick. So now what I'm gonna do is try to cover my Sephora lipstick with this Velocity lip gloss from marykay in this lighter purple color called Mauve Bliss. So next what I'm trying to do is use number 7 again and go back into the Jawbreaker palette and then go back into Bubblegum. And maybe if I put that on the lighter portion of my lip, I'll feel the connection between the lip and the eyes. So now let's brush off the excess powder. I've probably been actually baking for too long now. Ooh, this brush needs to be clean. Y'all see that? It's time. It's time. Now, of course, saving certain things for last, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nude. So this time I'm gonna try the LA Pro Concealer in the color Mohagany and try to get that contour done. For my blush, I'm gonna jump into my handy dandy Saharan blush palette from Juviasplace. I'm going to go ahead and jump into B and Lena and see what happens when I mix those two and apply them to my cheeks. Oh, perfect, I got the color I wanted. It's like pink, but not too bright of a pink. It's a little darkened by B, and it's giving me that good contrast that I want. Yes, honey. So now taking my M507 brush, I'm going into my Fenty Highlight Beauty Kit, and I'm going to take Scandalous and put it in the obvious areas. Now that we're done with the basics of the look, it's time for the actual challenge. Drawing the flamingo. So we'll start by opening this nail brush that I brought. And the reason why I'm using a nail brush is because nail brushes have very fine tips and I want to see if that makes them optimal for drawing on my face. So I'm going to take this nail brush, I'm going to take this pink color in my 12 color flash palette, and I'm going to attempt to draw the leg. Looking straight into my mirror, I'm going to go into the center of my pupil and then just slowly draw it down. Whew, this is giving me anxiety. So I already tell she's not going straight and she's not exactly where I want her to be, so I'm already upset. So I'm going to take my M250-1 brush and I'm going to dip into that same color. And instead of really honing in on the leg, I'm going to look at the big picture because I feel like if I just look at my general face, I'll get it right. Now taking the mug's advice for the foot, I'm just going to do a squiggly, like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the other leg. Since the heads are going to be naturally thicker anyway, I'm going to take my M443 brush, go into that same color from my 12 color flash palette. I think I'm just going to draw like a number 2. Like half a number 2, have a head start here, and go down to the front of my eyebrow. I want to say it doesn't look that bad, but honestly, it looks that bad. So now on each side, I'm gonna give them a little hump for the head. All right, so now I'm just coloring in that space I made when I messed up the first line, because that just makes sense at this point. Just work with what you got, boo. Work with what you got. And now he has a muscular neck. Now his neck all bulky, why? All right, you guys, I think I'm done wrestling with this look. I mean, at my current level of artistry, I think I did pretty well, especially for someone who does not draw things on their face very often. So I'm gonna do my usual lashes, mascara, and stash lineup, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Alright guys, this is my finished look. As usual, I'm always proud of whatever comes out at the end of these videos. I never know what to expect when I open those bags, and I never know what to expect from myself. But of course, I'm struggling with the fact that this flamingo, you see this flamingo's neck? This flamingo neck is curved, she is snatched, she is sending everyone home. This one was like, But the fact that I even got flamingos on my face in the first place is actually an astounding feat for me. So like, I'll take it. I'll take it home and put it on the wall. And actually, that's another thing I like about this look, is that I can actually see this color scheme and this general idea being a painting in someone's house. At the end of the day, I love myself, I care for myself, I adore myself, even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget. And with that, I guess I will part ways. I hope you guys really enjoyed this week's video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to bop or flop this look on my Instagram when I do post it on Tuesday. And until next Monday, stay artsy.